So LHB is a firm that does architecture and engineering based primarily in Minnesota, and we're pretty diverse, but the part of our company that works mostly with the Port Authority, we do civil engineering, landscape architecture, mechanical, electrical engineering, facilitate the covenants on projects that we're not the lead designers on. So focus on sustainable design. So that's since we've been working with the Port for many, many years, it's been a priority of the Port. And it has been for us as long as I can remember. In 2018, it was pretty diverse. We did our kind of normal fare of work, helping the design and the construction and the owner team navigate the covenants. We also were at the tail end of a project where the old Midway Stadium site was, where we were both the civil engineer of record doing the kind of ground up work for the Port Authority and the architects and engineers for the joint venture between United Properties and the Port Authority. And kind of one more special project, we completed a net zero study for Monty, which involved determining the best way to do a net zero building. Basically involves a building or a site producing as much energy as it uses. So the way that we've talked about a project for the Port Authority, an office warehouse building, we would make the building as energy efficient as possible, doing things like geothermal heating and cooling and maximizing daylighting and having LED lighting, all the most efficient systems we possibly could so that the least amount of energy is being used. And then to produce that energy on the building. And the formula for the project that we did last year showed that for probably about 1/3 portion of the roof area, having photovoltaic panels on it would actually produce as much energy as required. But it's a relatively new concept. There's only one net zero non-residential building in Minnesota, and that's the Science House behind the Science Museum that has been producing more energy than it uses for probably close to 2 decades. So we need to get the second one done.